Hey guys, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I got something unique going on here today. I hope you bear with me and enjoy this video we've got for you. I've got here Sam, and I promised him we'd do this little product review. He bought this bag with his own money, and he has very much impressed me with this. And so I figured it fits on the main channel just because of how awesome it is. The awesomeness of this bag makes it live here. So, Sam.
I have the Tentsile Connect.
Tentsile.
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 You can spell.
Oh, thank you. Sam is, by the way, a little bit sarcastic.
Occasionally.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This thing is not exactly on the cheaper side of tents, but as you see how it works, I'm sure you'll overlook that.
It's on the highest side of coolness.
Yeah. So, here. This is not how it comes, but I found that it's easier to pack it up this way. So here I have, oof, that was messy. These are some stakes that we'll use later on. You don't have to use them. That'll peg the rainfly to the ground. Here we have the bulk of the tent plus the fly.
So this is a combination tent hammock, correct?
Yeah.
It's an all-in-one. Or is it a two-piece?
Well, no, it's all in one, but there's a fly as well.
Okay.
This is the fly. I chose camo because I like camo, but you don't have to get camo.
There's multiple colors.
Yeah. Okay, so now some people are going to be skeptical about how easy it is to put this up. It's so easy to set up that even a beginner could do it, although some of you might think that it'll be kind of hard. We have tent poles. We won't need those just yet. And the ratchet straps and the bag we don't need now either. So in this little bag we have 3 ratchet straps, heavy duty ones, and 3 rolls of cord, well, straps. These go in the D-rings on the edges of the tent. You're gonna want this to be at this angle, so you put this one up through here, and then you feed this through. Voila. I'm gonna go do that to all of them. Then for the straps, these have a loop at the end of them, so we're going to wrap it around the tree and feed this one through. I personally, it says on the package, on the case, that you shouldn't set it up more than 4 feet, which works okay.
More than 4 feet what?
It's safer if you set it up more than 4 feet. That's just what it says on the package.
What, the rope, length for rope, 4 feet or what?
Off the ground.
Off the ground. Okay,
Off
thank
the
you.
ground, 4 feet.
Okay.
I guess that's maybe in case you fall out. I haven't. I don't think that there is, but that's got to put it on there, right? But I like to put it up a little bit higher because we're going to be putting a hammock underneath it. So I'll put it up somewhere around this height. This doesn't really damage the bark, but if you are concerned about that, on the website you can buy sleeves that go over it, and then you can put these on.
Cool.
So you have this set up. I like to just put the front in first. You don't have to. And I just put it somewhere, pretty much eyeball how much I want it. But you can always adjust it later. It's not very hard.
And while Sam is wrapping that up, I was looking at the website, and they've got some really cool setups with these, where they set up communities in the sky, basically. Really awesome. They string them together in multiple levels and different dimensions, and you basically got a tent city in the sky. It's really cool. Oh, I'll get that, Sam. Makes me want to get one just so we can string them up together.
Yeah.
I've seen my friend Wilderness Rocks had a hammock slash tent that I really liked, but honestly I like this much more. After seeing this, I really like this a lot.
Now, at the moment, I like to get this lined up straight. So you want to get this D-ring here. This is for use for another purpose, which I will explain later. But I want to get this one centered with the strap. So I want the strap to run straight. So at the moment, it's curving like this. So I want to put more slack here and tighten that one up.
Okay.
So once I've got it at the place that I like to put in maybe 2 or 3 clicks the most, just to make sure that everything's going to be tight. 2, 3.
Now look at how tight he wrenches that.
This has a lock now.
Okay. Well, he's wrenching on this. Notice the construction here. There's heavy duty webbing all the way around the bottom of this thing. So this is really strong, really rugged, and well made. So you got some serious tension on these belts, whereas with any other tent I've ever seen, you would never want to put any tension like that on it. You'd be ripping a normal tent to shreds like that.
Okay, so now I want to just roll these up. So I'll just there's an extra pole. It's quite nice. Thank you. Most of the time these are almost easy enough to not even use your hands. Okay. Then you feed.
Look at that. Nice space up in there.
So now that's up.
Now you could use it like this. I've seen on the
You can use it.
website.
Put it like this.
Look at that.
These can be rolled up and stowed up there.
Uh-huh.
These can be staked out with those wires. But on a day like this, I wouldn't have to fly on.
So these are your stakes?
Yes.
Okay.
They screw into the ground, and but this is
oh, it stretches.
stretchy.
Oh,
so
okay.
if the wind shakes the fly,
Right.
or the tent goes up and down a little bit,
That'll give you some stability.
it's not just gonna rip them out of the ground
Right.
or rip your rope. I'm in the tent. I'll explain a few things about it. Here we have some pockets, both sides. There's one that's hanging up here. Don't have to hang it there. You can hang it anywhere you want, really. You can hang it from here to there if you wanted to.
Oh, they got little loops all over the place, huh?
These loops are for the windows. So you could put this here to there, there to here. Here, if I'm lying down, I have plenty of space. I can go further down a little bit. But
Except I'm sitting down here. I'm in the end, which we'll show you in a few minutes. I'm in the cargo hold.
So here, this is a seatbelt strap sort of thing. All this stuff here, that's what's running under here. And you can adjust it to make it tighter or looser. And this is, when you tighten that up, it tightens all of these straps up. So therefore, if you have 2 people here, this will kind of keep it pointed up, so I'm not going to roll onto Troy, or he won't roll onto me.
That's convenient.
If we're sleeping.
That's good, yeah.
Which would be kind of annoying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, loads of room, right? Plus, I can keep stuff up there. In that end, which we'll show you in a second, there is a little strap to keep a bag in there, so it won't shift. All of these, there's 4 doors here. There's 1, 2. This is really easy right here, this whole system. Gotta say, I like it a lot. Just unzip everything. Can just bunch it up. Here are 2 more windows that open up completely. And back here, we have a strap so that you can put a bag there or bags there. It's quite elasticy, if that's even a word. It's quite handy so that you don't have your bags rolling down to your feet. This stuff right here is ripstop. So if this had a hole burnt in it or something, it wouldn't rip open. If this had like a long cut in it, it wouldn't rip more. So if you accidentally cut this with a knife or something, you could still sleep on it for years. It would still be fine completely. One added feature here is this thing. If you're getting in, you can use it to pull on to pull yourself up. I'm not really sure what the Velcro is for. There are many products that you can buy. I'm pretty sure that these straps here are for a ladder that you can buy to get in.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty cool.
I'm not completely sure about that.
I've seen the ladder.
In other models, there's all sorts of like cup holder things that you can buy. But I chose it. There's 2 two-person models, and I like this one the most because you can connect 3 of them together at those 2 corners. You can connect 2 more tents. So if you have 2 buddies who each have a tent like that, then you can make a super tent. So for insulation, if you're sleeping in the winter time, you can buy like just the base of this thing. I think it's the T-Mini hammock or something like that. And you can put it underneath and put blankets and mattresses in between or something. Or you can put blankets down. I mean, if there's 2 people, you just put a big blanket out, or 2 of them, wool ones, and that works fine as insulation. Here you can see maximum load, 3 people plus baggage. Now there's only room for 2 people inside, but as we'll demonstrate in a moment, you can put a hammock underneath it. Maximum load is 400 kilograms or 880 pounds, and I don't think that I'll be breaking that limit anytime soon. We have the Grand Trunk hammock. I'm not sure what model it is. We talked about this earlier on the tactical channel.
My TR Tech Tactical and Survival channel.
I'm going to put this up underneath the tent. It's quite a nice hammock. I think it was 20 bucks you got it for.
Yeah, this was an ultralight hammock that I had bought that Sam is taking over.
And honestly, if these are staked out and there's rain, it's not going to matter at all. Also, if you feel like it's not spacious enough up there, you just put your bags down here. And I don't think it would be that hard to reach out and grab them. Hi, Troy. So this is, it works. It doesn't put any stress. The zippers are still fine. But if some of you are uncomfortable with this, it's not hard to take another ratchet strap, because this does not, by putting out a ratchet strap from here to that tree, that doesn't ruin the tent. It doesn't ruin any structural integrity or anything. So that would be fine. And then that might just give this a little bit more stability for the top.
Hey Sam, we're back. It's night. It's cold.
Well, not that cold.
It's gonna be
somewhere around 50, or what is that in Celsius? I don't know. So I'm in the tent. It is, as we said, not too cold. It's a nice temperature.
Look at how much space is in there next to him. That's huge.
Enough for 2 people.
It's really huge,
plus some bags.
Right?
Some nice pockets everywhere. If it was going to be cold, then I would put maybe a couple wool blankets down over here, and if I have somebody there, then we just put down 2 wool blankets on top of each other. And
for those who are not familiar with camping in the air, why is that so important?
It's important because at the moment, what keeps you warm at night mostly is insulation, just like your house is insulated. So when you're sleeping in the cold, you want to be insulated. when you're lying on something like this, then your sleeping bag is compressed. So therefore you have no insulation.
Between you and the outside
like
air.
you have a little bit, but it doesn't really do that much. Yeah, I gotta say, it feels better than any camping mat or anything that I've ever slept on. It feels better than any other hammock that I've ever been on. I mean, yeah, I love this tent. It's amazing.
You sold me, and I think you sold our friends that saw it today too.
Yeah.
This thing sells itself. If you see this thing set up, you want one. I mean, look at how huge that is. It goes way back there, guys.
I mean, I can
This thing is
easily sit up in
huge.
here.
Look at how much space there is. And you can sit up comfortably. And you're off the ground. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I love the fact that you're off the ground. The critters can't get you. The ticks can't get to you. There's a lot of ticks in North America now. We talked about how you can set up a kitchen area. Underneath, you can definitely have a protected area, a shelter underneath this.
You can hang tarps along the edges, going to the ground.
So you have like a ground camp and a above ground, protected, in the air sleeping place. I like that. I don't like sleeping on the ground myself because of the animals.
Yeah, where I set it up earlier in the review, there on that sort of area on the ground, it was bumpy, covered in old logs and stuff.
And you wouldn't be able to set up a tent.
You wouldn't be able to set up a tent there.
No.
It wouldn't be comfortable. As long as you have 3 trees that are sturdy, you'll be fine.
That's convenient. No, I've had some horrible nights on rocky ground. Where we were in New York was terrible. You couldn't sleep on that ground. Remember Pine Island? We couldn't find a level spot to sleep on. That was a terrible night.
Yeah. But there's no need to bring an air mattress, foam pads. I mean, you could put a foam pad in here if it was maybe winter camping or something.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sam. Definitely, I'm going to save up and get one. Thanks a lot. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project with Sam. And really good product. Talk to you guys later.